bad.
Past
I
5.
think it's 11 days.
It's past 5. That's no good. That's Ella's max, 5.
You could throw this away in the
5.
garbage and come
Okay,
right
Charlie.
back. Don't be going too long.
Please and thank you.
Hey, dear, blow that candle out right near you. Thank you.
Please and thank you.
I can stop swearing.
Climb up
It's
here.
Really,
I did.
rude. I have to put this here.
Oh my god, enough with the swearing. And if I catch either one of you,
Bad
I'm
words. We're not saying bad
We're
words.
already recording.
need to
Oh.
stop.
Can't say
Are we
anything
ready?
else on the radio.
Yes, no, maybe?
Yes, go.
Yes.
Okay, now we gotta tell the story first of what this is. Now, you know it as was the night before Christmas. Okay? But it's also called the night before Christmas. It's also called an account of the night before Christmas. That's the original name. Okay? And there are many other things that it's called.
The night before Thanksgiving.
No, not quite.
Of course.
Watch it, you're upstaging me here. I'm the one that's a star. See. We ready?
Yes.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. And that's true, I never caught a mouse on Christmas Eve. Never caught a mouse on Christmas Eve. Dog stir, cat stir, not mice.
Get to the story, Brian.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. That's his other name, St. Nicholas. See, it's Channel 3 News. We're guys.
Who is that?
It's a mouse.
I think it's my mom.
Oh,
Who's that?
I have to start over again.
Alright, so okay.
Alright, come on, hurry, let's go.
I'm trying.
Go, just go.
I'm doing the best I can.
These grapes have a weird taste. Taste that.
You gotta wait till everybody's paying attention. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Do you know what sugar plums are? They're nice dreams of candies and cookies and toys and all the things you might get for Christmas. They're nice dreams. You like nice dreams? Yeah. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. Now, do you know why they wore a kerchief and a cap? Because in the old days when this book was actually, his poem was written, it was very, very cold and they only had a fireplace to keep them warm. So when they went to bed, they had heavy blankets and they had to cover their heads so their heads didn't get cold.
I thought it was so they didn't have to hear the husband snore.
Well, he wore one too. We only did
Oh, it's
one. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. See that? Cheered up with a black eye. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and fell on my ass.
We just talked about language.
That was an accident.
Wasn't me that time.
Maybe it ran
Ella,
too
who's
fast.
on the naughty list?
And I also threw up the sash. I did. Yep. I threw up the sash. My mistake. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer that somebody colored in blue. Everybody knows it's not blue. Brown. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be
Saint Nick.
Hey, you know
Way
this
to ruin
story.
it. I've only heard it for 38 years.
Jake, come on.
Don't help, Jake. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Now, do you know that Vixen is his only girl reindeer?
Jake.
That's the only girl reindeer. He takes her for directions. She's the best at directions. That's what I heard. And then he brings Rudolph too. Rudolph's not in this story yet.
Bless you.
I'm surprised you didn't mention the Donder.
Do you want me to tell the story?
No.
Do it.
Now, originally,
Oh, thanks, Shaylin.
Donner's name was Donder,
Now, Dad.
and Blitzen's name was Blixen. But, you know what it means? It means in German, it means thunder and lightning. Now, when people would say Donder, 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 it suddenly became Donner. It was easier, quicker. And Blixen was tougher than pretty soon Blitzen. You see? So it's Donner and Blitzen. It's easy. Man, that's the story I heard anyway. Yep. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and...
St. Nicholas too.
Yay!
Good job on that
How come you didn't get that one, Helen?
Because I wasn't looking at
Oh, you weren't looking at it. Okay, you're supposed to know it right now.
it.
And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Now, if everybody's quiet, okay? That's not prancing and pawing of reindeer, I'm sorry. Now, if everybody's quiet, you'll hear the reindeer prancing and pawing. Hear them? That's it.
Damien's messing with Rick and Bill.
Damien's right there.
As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. Are you in a hurry or something here? You know, you're spoiling my Academy Award.
What is going on?
This is, you know, I could be getting even a country music award for this too. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot.
Did you notice that?
And his and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. You see the ashes and soot? That's from the chimney. Yep. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. You ready now? His eyes, how they twinkled. Now, we gotta do twinkling eyes. Twinkling eyes, everybody? Twinkling eyes. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His slow little mouth was drawn up like a bow. And the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. See my beard? Look at Ella's beard. Ella's beard is just as white. Yeah. I got food in there. No. I should eat that later. Okay. Now your beard's white and my beard's white. Okay. We ready? Okay. Now I got my pipe. Now what I got this time was a corn cob pipe. Now many people have never seen this. Maybe you didn't. But this is made out of a corn cob. You know when you eat corn on a cob?
Yeah.
Yeah, they make it out of a corn cob. See it? See the jar.
No, it's fake.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth. Now you gotta imagine the smoke. And the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. You watching the smoke? Pay attention, lady. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed. You ready? You paying attention? My belly's gotta jump. Like a bowl full of jelly. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I could see my belly going like jelly? Okay, turn that page.
Okay.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. Don't hurry it up, kid. I'm trying to make this last as long as possible. A wink of his eye. I got a winked eye.
He wants the spotlight.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head. Now you ready? Pay attention. Yeah. Gotta go left to right. When you graduate, you'll know that. Soon gave me to know. You don't break your head on it. I had nothing to dread. Did you hurt yourself? You're not going to be able to be Santa Claus and go up the chimney if you can't twist your head and not get hurt. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. Now, I always thought Santa Claus worked by himself. Now, here it said he had a jerk with him. He turned with a jerk. Now, I don't know why. I could never figure that one out. He turned with a jerk.
I know.
And laying his finger, you ready?
Ready.
Laying his finger, not the whole thing.
Emily, stop picking your nose.
Not in the nose, Emily, on the side of the nose.
Joey.
And giving a nod, you're going to give a nod? Give a
We have
nod.
it on videos.
Up the chimney he rose. There you go.
All right, Jones, stick your finger up your nose. And get shocked when he goes, whoop!
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle. And away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight. We ready?
Heather looks more like
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. They used to say Happy Christmas in those days. Now
They still
say
say
Merry
it in
Christmas.
England.
You like that?
Poppy a hug.
You want to do it again?
No!
What's wrong with you kids? You were my only hope.
Too bad if I stopped recording.
Oh my goodness. Let me give me a hug.
Realize it.
Out of the way.
Get a hug from
Getting
Poppy.
close, you gotta go.
My baby.
Where is he?
Ellen.
Give you a hug.
Yes.
Margie.
There we go.
Margie.
That was good.
Gotta be a free
Todd. My niece Emily Rose.